It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening? It's showtime, everybody. Geno Jones, showtime. I'm coming to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Chicago, everybody, Central Time, 5:30, live in Los Angeles, out on the West Coast, 3:30 p.m. Tell everybody you know to subscribe to the channel, subscribe, share, screen grab, rip some of the video, like, binge watch all my back episodes. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Oh, by the way, the show is interactive. That means you can talk to me when I'm on camera. We can have a conversation. You can ask a question. You want to come for me? You want to do this debate thing? We can do that live on TV. Might not turn out that well for you. It might not end well for you, or it might not end that well or well at all. But it's okay. So please, in my live chat room, I'm on camera right now. So if you're watching me live, you'll see below where it says chat, live chat. Just jump in there and just type your name. Let me know where you are watching, what city, what state, what country, wherever. And whatever your question or comment is or whatever, go ahead and post it in there. All right, everybody. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by City Vibes Bar and Lounge, the ultimate adult night spot. Live DJs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and an all-day Sunday brunch. It is incredible. Shout out to Kenya and Corey Williams, the owners. As a matter of fact, Kenya Williams is going to be on tomorrow. She'll give you the latest update. A lot, City Vibes, they got a lot popping off. So she'll kind of give you an update. Because March is right around the corner. Like this Saturday is the beginning of March. So they have a lot coming up in March and just throughout the spring. So, yeah, spring, like March. Can you believe it? Almost, I know folks up in Chicago or probably in Detroit or up in Milwaukee, Minneapolis, they're like Boston, like, hey, man, it's still winter, dude. Spring ain't sprung yet. And I get it, but it's all good. And the Crate Group, another sponsor of the Geno Jones Show, one of the top nonprofits in America. Shout out to the CEO, Kendrick Bannister. So please learn more. And if you're looking for an incredible nonprofit to donate to support to, please just CRATE, the Crate Group, CRATE, Crate Group. You can find them, I think it's thecrategroup.org or .com. On Facebook, the Crate Group, and you can just do that search, and it'll take you right to their website. Man, a lot going on, so let me just get it started. Let me get it jumped off. Let me start the show. I want to start off on a positive note. So shout out to the NAACP Image Awards. It was on TV over the weekend. As a matter of fact, some of the big winners, there was so many. I love the movie, The 688. This is a movie about a battalion, a group of all black women. It was run by a black woman, and they were given this really lousy, shitty job over in Europe during World War II. There were like 13 million pounds of mail that hadn't been delivered, and soldiers couldn't get the mail from their families. Families couldn't get their letters from the soldiers. So they gave these black women who they didn't want in the military, they gave them this really shitty job because they thought they would fail. Well, unfortunately for the racists, these black women, not only did they not fail, not only did they overperform, they blew everybody. Even the racists in the military was like, how the hell did these black women pull this off? White men couldn't pull it off, but these black women pulled it off. They made sure they got all the mail organized, and letters that hadn't gotten to soldiers or families in 2 years or more finally were delivered. So that movie won Outstanding Picture. Speaking of movies, shout out to KeKe Palmer. She won for she got the Outstanding Entertainer of the Year. You know, she's in this movie, I think, what is it? One of those days, one of those times, something like that. Her and SZA in the movie together. I think it's called One of Those Days. Let me see here. That's right. We're going to do this. I think it was one of those days. Let's find out real quick here. The name of KeKe Palmer and SZA's new movie. One of them days. One of them days. One of them days. Now, that movie didn't win, but KeKe Palmer, she won for Entertainer of the Year. She said, I didn't think I was going to win. I thought Cynthia Erivo, who was one of the stars in that movie, what was it? I cannot think of it. I always forget it. Not Wiz. Okay, I'm not going to Google again because I didn't go see the movie. But anyway, she thought Cynthia Erivo was going to win because the movie that Cynthia Erivo was in, it did well. But no, the NAACP Image Award for the Entertainer of the Year went to KeKe Palmer. Guess who got the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actor? Martin Lawrence. Yes, Martin Lawrence for that last Bad Boys movie. So shout out to Marty Marr doing this thing. Doechii, she won the award. She got the NAACP Image Award for the best, the best new artist. So shout out. And then there's some other. Hello, mother. How are you? There's one other. Actually, two Image Awards. One I'm going to talk about now, and then another one I'm going to come back to. So shout out to Kamala Harris, former Vice President Kamala Harris. Man, she got like a hero's welcome at the NAACP Image Awards. She received the NAACP Image Awards. Their highest award is called the Chairman's Award. And the chairman of the NAACP, he gives it out to somebody very special. And Kamala Harris, former Madam Vice President, that suit was cold, ice cold blooded. She had on this cold, I don't know who made it, like a black tux style suit, and then she had like a black blouse, and then had like a little, she was black on black on black, blackity black black. I had to be intentional. It wasn't accidental, because she was triple blacked out with the outfit, and I loved it. She talked about how, there's like dark skies, and I'm paraphrasing, and it's talking about, we got fires and floods and a cloud, darkness hovering over. I'm paraphrasing what she said. But then she closed by saying, basically, we've been here before. We know what to do. All we have to do is look back at our ancestors, something I've been saying like over and over and over and over, and we'll continue to repeat it. Our ancestors went through this, 1877? So that was like, 150 years ago, the end of Reconstruction, and had to deal with real live Jim Crow, and as bad as it is now, our ancestors had to face after the end of the first Reconstruction, the 1880s and 90s and the early just legalized segregation, lynching, rape, murder, with the Jim Crow laws and everything that came along with all the discrimination and violence and hate that was legalized, codified in law, that came along with that until basically 1964, 65, 66. The Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act passed. Kamala Harris said, we will fight, we will organize, mobilize, we educate and advocate. And she said, I'm paraphrasing, the American story is not written by anybody in a White House. It's not written by a billionaire. The American story will be written by you, by us, and by we, the American people. Yes, we the people. So shout out to Vice President Kamala Harris. It was a very powerful speech. You can find it after the show. As a matter of fact, but after the show, I want you to do something, because I'm going to make sure I wrap up the show before 7 o'clock Eastern time for a very special reason. As a matter of fact, I want to get into that special reason now, but let me shout out, hey, Antamia, how are you? Thank you for watching, Antamia. And I know we got some other people watching the show too. Please remember the show's interactive. You got a comment, you got a question, do like Antamia and Mary Dixon, that's my mom. Jump in the chat room and say hi. Let me know who you are and where you're watching. Hey, Monique. Appreciate you, Monique Cochran. I see you, girl, checking in. Antamia and Monique, I know, and where's Barbara? I know you all are telling all your people, your girls, your family, please subscribe to my channel. Please, it is so important that we support Black-owned media and the NAACP Image Awards. Let me segue and tie all that together. I want to shout out Joy Reid. Joy Reid, she was the first Black woman to have her own primetime television news show, television news talk show. About 5 years ago, started in 2000. Joy Reid, her show, The Readout, received 2 NAACP Image Awards. Joy Ann Reid's last show on MSNBC is going to be tonight, Monday night, starting at 7 o'clock. There was a huge, what was it? Is it We Stand with Joy? We support Joy. Something to this. There's a hashtag. You can find it out there. I think it's We Support Joy. I think it's We Support Joy, because there was there's like a Black men and a Black women's call that's been going out from time to time. And so they had a call last night basically supporting, because the news got out on Sunday that MSNBC, they were canceling Joy Reid's show, The Readout, which is like really, really funky. And I'm just trying to see, which is not important. You can just do a search. I think it's We Support Joy, We Stand with Joy. I thought I could find it in my mentions real quick. But can I? Yep. There we go. I think I found it. Did I get it? Yep. We Need Joy. There you go. Thank you, Geno. Hashtag We Need Joy. So that's the hashtag that's going around. So MSNBC, they canceled Joy's show. Now, they canceled Joy Reid's show, Joanne Reid's show, but that lame-ass morning show, Morning Joe, now they kept that around, and their numbers, their ratings have tanked, worse than anybody else, any other show on the network that's got like a full-time show. And then Morning Joe came on, and, Joe Scarborough basically, a couple months ago, right, I think it was even before the inauguration, basically kissed the ring and kissed Trump's ass on TV and blah, 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 blah. Now, he's trying to be, somewhat critical, but dude, you were going hard in the paint before November 5th of last year, and now all of a sudden, you bend the knee, you bend the behind over, you just kiss the ass, kiss the feet, kiss the ring. But you all canceled Joy Reid's show, who was the first Black woman to have a primetime TV talk show, especially on cable news, really on either cable news or network television. Now, I know Joy's going to do great. As a matter of fact, she may already have her own YouTube channel, and I have talked about it so much that now you understand why I say it's so important that we support Black-owned media. And I'm going to be creating a graphic to let everybody know. Hey, Barbara Gathers, I see you there. Thank you. It's so important that we support Black-owned media and Black-owned media platforms like this show and my media company, Geno Media, but other Black media platforms for everybody. Don Lemon has a show, I think Monday through Friday, at least 2 or 3 days a week, if not 5 in the mornings. I think at 10 a.m. he goes live on YouTube. And of course, Roland Martin has got his Black Star Network. Shout out to people like my good friend, my brother by another mother, Rick Party. We've got to support Black-owned media on any and every platform. And this is why. Because these corporately owned media outlets, once again, they want the chaos and the confusion because they feel it's great for business. It generates ratings. And all the chaos and confusion and anxiety and fear, they depend on that. And they want to stoke these platforms. They want to stoke, and a significant number, the people at the very top of these companies, they are part of the MAGA mentality. But the folks at the top, they're like the 1% billionaires, racist ass billionaires. They don't want powerful, especially they do not want powerful black voices, intelligent, talented, funny, especially they don't want talented truth tellers, strong, powerful, intelligent, brilliant black truth tellers. No, they don't want that. And they really don't want talented, intelligent black truth tellers to tell the truth, not just to black America, but to white America, and Latino, Hispanic America, and Asian America. That these billionaires don't give a shit about you, white, poor, working class white people. And they use race, this whole made up construct, for 500 years to control you, all of us, to pit us against each other so they can control all the political, social, and economic power. So they can control all the wealth and resources. It's a con. That's why they say racism is a construct. It's a con game that a handful of people created 16th century so they could maintain control, all, as much, if not all of the control, all the political, social, and economic power, and control it all. Control all the economic, social, and political power. And all the money. And pay you nothing at all if they can get away with it. So big shout out to Joy and Reid. Now listen, interesting, not just MSNBC. So this must be, these networks are really in the get rid of the Negroes mode, in honor and bowing the knee, bending the knee, bowing the knee, bending over to Orange Hitler, felon 47, with his racist ass. We find out that Lester Holt, who's been the anchor of the nightly news for, I think, close to 10 years, he said he is leaving the show this summer. Also, you had some other black people at MSNBC that lost their job. You had a black Egyptian brother. Egypt is on the continent of Africa. So technically, a brother from Egypt is African, an African American. Ayman Mohadeen. Let's see, Jonathan Capehart. So you got, she came on. So she didn't replace Joy. Her last name is Wagner. I don't know what's it, not Lindsay. But she came on replacing Rachel Maddow. She's been with them for a while. They let her go. She's just going to be a reporter now. And I think that her show is going to be given to Jen Psaki. So allegedly, Joy's spot is going to be given to basically the crew of the weekend. It comes on Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. You got Simone Sanders, who's black, Michael Steele, who's black, and then you've got the third partner, a Hispanic sister. So they'll say, well, see, we're not racist. Look, we've got in place of Joy Reid, we've got 2 black people and a Hispanic woman. Rebecca Cutler. She is the president of MSNBC. She made the decision. Yes, Miss Rebecca Cutler, who used to work at CNN. She used to work with Don Lemon. And her number is 212-664-4444. 212-664-4444. Area code 212-664-4444. Rebecca Cutler. I believe that's her name. Yep. K-U-T, Rebecca Cutler. I've been Googling. You know, I've been doing a lot of Google this today. Let me see here. Rebecca Cutler, MSNBC. Yep. That's Rebecca Cutler. K-U-T-L-E-R. K-U-T-L-E. That's what I thought. Rebecca Cutler. 212-664-4444. I can't stress it enough. This is why it is so important that you support Black-owned media. Once again, for those who would like to be a sponsor or advertise here on my show, on my channel, please reach out to me via email, GenoJonesShow@gmail. That's how you spell Geno Jones Show @gmail. I will send you out all the information you need to be a sponsor or advertise on the show. I'm going to create a graphic for individuals, those who like Antamia and Barbara and Monique, who would like to support the show. My Cash App is $ capital D, lowercase a-d, capital G, capital J, O-N-E-S, $ Dad G Jones, $ capital D, lowercase a-d, capital G, capital J, lowercase O-N-E-S, $ Dad G Jones. Or you could use, if you got Zelle, like I have Zelle, you could just search Geno Jones. Geno Jones right there. That's how you spell it. And you can search me on Zelle and reach out to me. You can donate that way if you'd like to contribute to. We'll eventually work on having some memberships, but I don't want to charge subscribers. I'm building my subscriber base, and I want to make sure that as many people as possible have access to the content free. And my goal is to make that back through sponsors and advertisers on the show. So please spread the word for me. But anybody watching, you can contribute to the show. Make sure that we continue to support Black-owned media and Black voices that speak truth to power, like my show and my voice, because I'm going to continue to do it. But we definitely need your support. And now you understand, after seeing what happened to Joy Reid and some of the other Black talent of all networks. Well, Fox they ain't gonna have no Black folks on their list. They handkerchief head. CNN got the Sisters at Night, Laura Coates, and the other sister that's on there. But, you know, they're in a precarious situation. They could only speak out so much. These corporate media companies, they want the chaos, and half of them, the folks at the top, they're down with the MAGA cult mentality. They want the chaos and the confusion. They want the anxiety and the fear. So you'll be like hooked. Oh my God, what's going to happen? I got to tune in to see. No. Cut the TV off. Shut it off. Hashtag cut the TV off. We'll just cut that off. You can cut off all of them. See, of course, I don't even mess with Fox fake news or Newsmax or with News Nation, none of that bullshit. CNN, MSNBC. Now we got to put MSNBC in the boat, which is interesting. I'm a big fan of Rachel Maddow. I'm a huge fan, a big fan of Lawrence O'Donnell. And Rachel and Lawrence, I got to confess, now I haven't seen or heard anything yet. I will be watching their shows tonight. I haven't seen them say anything publicly. And I'm really surprised, Rachel Maddow, I'm really surprised in you, because you, at least on camera, you came across as a big fan of Joy Reid. And Joy, I know for a fact, is a huge fan of yours. She has the utmost respect for you. And you have enough power at that network. They're paying you $30 million a year. Now, I know you're not Rachel's boss, and I guess this new woman has come in, Rebecca Cutler. Technically, she's your boss. It's not a good look for a network that really, really depends on Black folks. So if you think you're gonna get these moderate moderate and MAGA don't go together. That's an oxymoron. So I don't know. CNN tried that, and CNN's ratings are worse than yours. And now you all hired a woman that left CNN that's bringing the same bullshit over to MSNBC. It's your network, but that's why we have the Geno Jones Show right here live on YouTube. And soon I'll be launching my own digital platform itself, still using platforms like YouTube to stream live. But yes, we'll be launching our own streaming platform, our own digital network, digital broadcast network. I've been working on that I've been working on that for over a decade. So it takes a while to make sure you get it and get it right. Finally, two things: rest in power, rest in peace, rest in paradise to Roberta Flack, R&B legend, R&B pop music. The first time I ever saw your face was a huge hit. It was the record of the year, 1971. She got Grammys and won the Grammy for the record of the year. Then she turned around, Roberta Flack, in 1973 and got the Grammy for record of the year for Killing Me Softly with his song. Then the Fugees, Lauryn Hill and the Fugees, they revamped it, did their own version of it in 1996, and it helped get them all kind of Grammys. As a matter of fact, there was some video, I think it was on MTV. Roberta Flack joined the Fugees at one of their live shows, and she was singing with the Fugees and Lauryn Hill, who was the lead singer of the Fugees, singing Killing Me Softly with his song. Shout out to Roberta Flack, who really put Luther on. It was Roberta Flack who had Luther as her background singer, who basically, as Luther said in his documentary, she fired him. She was like, no, Luther, you are too talented to be singing background. You need to have your own album. The world needs to hear you. And she basically said, listen, I'm not letting you're not singing background for me anymore. You're going to go out and record your own album. And the rest is history. And thank God for Roberta Flack for doing that, because there's a chance we may have never heard. We were hearing Luther on all kind of doing background vocals with Chic and Roberta Flack and a bunch of folks, but we may have never gotten Luther in his fullness, the full Luther Vandross experience, if it wasn't for Roberta Flack. So rest in power, rest in peace, rest in paradise, Queen Roberta Flack. She passed away at home peacefully, according to her family. She was 88 years old. And finally, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, who told Orange Hitler, felon 47, nope, nada, forget it. Ixay, nixay, ixay, not gonna do it, partner. Stop in the name of your hate. We are not coming to the White House. Don't bother, because he showed his ass before when he was in office in 2018. Was it 2018, 2017, 2018? When the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So they already put the word out. Shout out to the owner of the Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie, who is not a fan of Orange Hitler, I found out. So the players is like, oh, hell no. Blank the White House. I can say it for you all. Blank F the White House. Y'all can, dude, what do we need to go to the White House for? We got the Super Bowl trophy. Shout out to the Eagles. All right, listen. Tonight is going to be, unfortunately, the final night of Joy Reid's show live, the readout at 7 o'clock. So I want to wrap up this show. I want to encourage everybody to watch Joy Reid's show. I am working on getting Joy on this show as a guest. So I'm really excited about that. So when Joy Reid signs off at 8 o'clock, shut off the TV, cut it on Netflix, Amazon. I don't know, find a game to watch. Just shut the TV off, read a book, cook dinner, make love, go to sleep, take some melatonin, whatever you got to do. Do that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the Geno Jones Show, brought to you by the Crate Group, top nonprofit organization in America. So if you want a nonprofit organization to support that's doing great work in the community, the Crate Group, Kendrick Bannister, the CEO, Check him out on Facebook. It is the Crate Group, or you can do a Google search, THE, the Crate, CRATE, the Crate Group, either .org or .com. But if you just do that search, you'll find it. And City Vibes Bar and Lounge, the ultimate adult night spot, 9730 Dorchester Road, live DJ Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and an all-day Sunday brunch. The food is fabulous. The drink is fabulous. Food, fun, great drinks, great vibes. That's why it is called City Vibes. So you want to check that out also. All right, listen, Joy Reid is about to come on TV now. I'm signing off. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant for the show, along with Bruce Gage. I love you. Thank you. Let's see, Barbara and my mother, Mary, and Monique, and Aunt Tamia, and everybody else watching live. Thank you. Why, bunch of folks. I guess you all knew I had y'all know I was coming with the heat. We're going to continue this tomorrow, but thank you for watching, everybody. Now, go and support. Let's all go and support Joanne Reid, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.